Hi, this is Dave Allen Thomas. This is Mother's Dagger. It's the opening sequence from Beowulf of Act 2. There's no musical line that requires singing. However, there is spoken dialogue that goes with this. So I'm going to try to say the dialogue in time with the music to help the actors learn where that goes. Here we go. So, Mother's Dagger from Beowulf. Never has so good a Geat warrior given so much to a neighbor in need. The Danes witnessed worrisome evidence. The wolf of the deep had destroyed him forever. The 9th hour of the day arrived. The brave Scyldings abandoned the cliff, and the king went home. But sick at heart, staring at the mere, the Geat men held on. They wished without hope to behold their lord Beowulf himself. But what had caused this blood birth on the surface of this serpent's shoreline? Was it Beowulf's blood that leaked into the lake, or another beast bested by the Geat? When we last saw the monstrous mother, she was preparing to plunge her dagger into the flesh of our famous fighter. The she-wolf stabbed with her savage sword, but the mesh on the chainmail on Beowulf's shoulder shielded his life, turned the edge and tip of the blade. Then he saw in her armory from the days of the giants an ideal weapon, one that any warrior would envy, yet it was so huge that no ordinary could wield it in battle. But Beowulf was no ordinary man. The Scyldings' hero, hard-pressed and enraged, took a firm hold of the hilt and swung the blade in an arc, a resolute blow that bit into her neck bone and severed it entirely, toppling the doomed house of her flesh. The mother fell to the floor. The sword dripped blood. The swordsman was exultant. But he was not done. Beowulf inspected the vault. With sword held high, its hilt raised, to guard and threaten Higlac's thane scouted by the wall in Grendel's wake. Now the weapon was to prove its worth. The warrior determined to take revenge for every gross act Grendel had committed. Beowulf, in his triumph and fury, now settled that score. He saw the monster a lifeless corpse, a casualty of the battle inherit. The body bled out from the ripping amputation. His trophy would be finalized by decapitation. Beowulf cut the cold corpse's head off. Meanwhile, the sword began to wilt into gory icicles, to slather and thaw. It was a wonderful thing. The way it all melted as ice melts, eases the fetters off the frost and unravels the water ropes. The Geat captain saw treasure in abundance, but carried no spoils from those quarters except for the head and the inlaid hilt. Embossed with jewels, its blade had melted, and the scrollwork on it burnt. So scalding was the blood of the poisonous fiend who had perished there. Then away he swam, delighted with his prize, the mighty load he was lugging to the surface. His thanes advanced in a troop to meet him, delighted to see their prince back home, safe and sound. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know any feedback. Thank you very much.